Greetings, this is going to be a very short recap of a cultural anime. If you like actual plot, then this anime is for you. For those who are asking, this is not a regular anime, so Google and Incognito are your best friends. The main character, Quem, is an adventurer. It looks like she has arrived at an uncharted legendary dungeon, which is called the Heaven's Ladder. By the way, I'm talking about an actual dungeon. Anyhow, her late father reminded her not to go there at all cost, since it might be very dangerous. However, she knew that it is 2024 now, so she must prove that women are strong and stunning too. As a result, she wants to test her strength by entering that dungeon. When she arrived at a pedestal, there is a magic circle there, and it is glowing. She looks happy when she saw it. Suddenly, something appeared in front of her. It looks like a shadow-type monster, and she is surprised to see it. That monster uttered a few words, and that made her even more surprised too. Then, that shadow told her that it'll grant her something, but it was censored in the anime. After that, there is a bright light, and the magic circle disappeared. Fortunately, she did not get attacked by that monster. Despite that, she felt like something weird is going on with her. It looks like that monster has caused her some status effects. Then, she felt like she wants to start a solo Let's Play here. That shadow informed her that she should go to the innermost part of the dungeon, and it will be waiting for her there. After it said that, it disappeared in front of her. Then, there are some green slimes spawning around her.
早くスライムで処理しないと。って違う！スライムを処理するのよ。
At that moment, she is still in her solo Let's Play mode, so she is distracted from this situation. The slime suddenly launched its attack on her, and that knocked her down. She thought that she is going to reincarnate in another world soon. However, the slime starts to explore her dungeon in the dungeon. Now, that is some next-level dungeonception right there. Anyways, despite getting her dungeon explored like no tomorrow, she is completely unharmed and left the dungeon in one piece. Right outside the dungeon, someone is waiting for her. That person knew her name, and she introduced herself as Weiss.
こんばんは、クエムクエリティスさん。私はバイス。セソルで情報屋をやっています。
She is an information broker. After finding out that she knew her name, she became wary of her and prepared for a battle. Weiss told her that she got her information from the Adventurer Guild. Since she is an information broker, she knew her ways. After that, she also told Quem that she has witnessed everything that happened just now. She informed her that she has been cursed, and that curse will cause the monsters around her to become excited.
あれを全部見てたの？はい、見てましたよ。なら助けてよ。無茶言わないでください。普通の人にはスライムも十分脅威ですよ。そりゃそうだけどさ。恥ずかしい。その呪い見たところ、クエムさんと周辺の生物を強制的に発情させる効果があるようですね。
After hearing that, she is so done with this shit. Weiss told her that she is willing to help her for the first time. So, she told Quem that the only way to remove the curse is by despawning the caster or asking the caster nicely to remove it.
呪いを解くなら術者を脅すか殺すかするのが手っ取り早いでしょ。この魔物この奥で待つって言っていた気がする。ではその魔物退治、私も一口乗せてください。
Clem remembered that the monster told her that it will be waiting for her in the innermost part of the dungeon. After Weiss heard that, she wants to follow Quem on her adventure since she wants to get more information. Therefore, both of them made a deal and they formed a party with each other.
契約成立ということでよろしいですか？ここで会ったのも何かの縁かな。私、人との縁は大事にする方なの。では、これからよろしくお願いします、クエムさん。こちらこそよろしく、バイス。
On the next day, Quem is excited to go on an adventure, and Weiss is amazed at her enthusiasm. When they are walking around the town, they saw someone in the middle of the town, and she is handing out flyer. However, it looks like it is something serious. Her name is Marion, and her husband has gone missing at that dungeon for 5 years. Even till now, she still hasn't given up on finding him. After that, Quem walked toward Marion and told her that she will help her to find him.
この人を知りませんか？私の夫なんです。ごめんなさい。私も見覚えがないです。そうですか。でもお役に立てるかもしれません。ありがとうございます。よろしくお願いいたします。
Marion is very happy after she heard that. Then they begin their adventure and they are venturing through the forest. That area is also a part of the dungeon. Weiss gave her a communication device because she doesn't want to reincarnate in another world.
私は非戦闘員なので離れた安全な場所からこれを使ってクエムさんをサポートします。なんか尺に触る言い方だな。
After venturing for a while, they have arrived at the Warp Magic Circle area. There is a strong-looking monster guarding that area. They have to defeat it to move to another area, so Quem has no choice but to battle that monster. When that monster saw her, it immediately used a web skill to restrain her. Since she cannot move, that monster knew that it's time for protein time. So, it starts to explore her dungeon. At that moment, the curse has been activated, and she is feeling great instead of being disgusted by this shit. In the end, she has received a lot of monster-grade protein shake. After that, she suddenly gained power and defeat the monster in one strike. Suddenly, she noticed something in the woods. She thought that someone is there. When they went to check it out, it is a man, and it looks like he is not alive anymore. After checking out his diary, she is very surprised because he is Marion's husband. She knew that it is impossible since he has gone missing for 5 years. After that, Weiss explained everything to Quem.
なのについさっき死んだみたいな綺麗な死体で。私たちは今5年前の旦那さんが死んだすぐ後の世界にいるのでしょう。ヘブンズラダーでは時空が歪むらしいのであり得る話です。もう少し前の時間に来られれば助けられたかもしれないのに。
She is very sad because she could save him if she arrived earlier. Weiss told her that there is not much she can do since it is a canon event. Thus, their adventure ends, and they return to the town. She gave the diary to Marion and break the news to her. As expected, she became very sad and starts to cry.
恨みや怒りがないと言えば嘘になります。でも、家族を置いて研究に行くようなあの人を私は愛したんです。恨みや怒りがいくら増えたとしても愛が減ることはありません。
Despite leaving her and her son alone, she doesn't blame him since that is his work and passion.
家族を残して勝手に死ぬのは無責任です。仕事よりも目の前にいる大切な人を大事にするべきですよ。でも私は旦那さんの気持ちが少しわかる気がするよ。探求心は抑えられるものじゃない。旦那さんは仕事と家庭を両立できるほど器用じゃなかったんじゃないかな。
On the next day, when they are exploring the town, they overheard someone talking about a noble thief. After hearing that, Quem became very excited since she is very interested in this kind of stuff. As expected, Weiss doesn't really care about that, and all she cares is the identity of the thief since she can sell that information at high price. So, she wants to collect informations from the townsfolk. However, they are afraid, so they did not get any useful info. Fortunately, when they went to the south side of the town, they received some new information about the thief, and he is known as a noble thief, which means that he steals from the rich and gives it to the poor.
けどある時、義賊団は悪徳商人に捕まってしまうの。商人はヘブンズラダーにある伝説の宝を満月の日までに持ってくれば仲間を助けてやると義賊団の頭目に約束するんだけど、結局頭目は約束の時間に間に合わず、仲間は全員処刑され、頭目も獄中死してしまうの。
Despite finding that out, they still have no leads, and they don't even know the identity of the thief. Then, they begins their adventure in the dungeon. When they are walking around, they get hurt in ongoing battle, so they are going to hide first. After that, they found out that a guy is soloing an area boss. He is trying to defeat the monster on his own. However, since he is not the main character, he was defeated by the monster. Fortunately, the monster did not finish him off and left him alone. Without wasting any time, Quem rushed toward him to check his injuries. Luckily, that attack has missed his vital, so he is fine for now. After that, he introduced himself to her and requested for her help.
俺はリバストンという。あんたに急いで頼みたいことがある。
こちらにその頼みを聞く理由はないと思いますが、話だけでも聞いてみようよ。あなたの悪い癖ですよ。そんな甘い考えでは命がいくつあっても足りません。命を惜しむ人間は冒険者なんかにならないよ。
Weiss advised her not to listen to his request. However, she is an adventurer, so she told Weiss the principle of an adventurer. Then, he told her that he needs to get that treasure from the monster. In return, he will give her all of his fortune. After listening to that, they accepted his request. After walking for a while, they have arrived at a boss area. As usual, Weiss is hiding behind a rock, while Quim is going to defeat the monster. Suddenly, the ground breaks, and the monster just now has spawned in front of her. She quickly charged toward it to deal the first strike. However, that monster is faster than her, so it used some sort of poison gas attack on her. She couldn't dodge that in time, and received the attack head-on. After a while, she felt like her body has gone numb, and she couldn't move. As a result, she was captured by that monster, and the monster has consumed her. Well, I guess that is the end of this anime. Wait, I'm just joking. When she is inside that monster, she is getting her dungeon explored like no tomorrow. In the meantime, the monster noticed Weiss too, and she was captured as well. Therefore, she got both of her dungeon explored by that monster. Well, at least she was not eaten by that monster, right? Then, Quim has escaped from the monster since she has slain the monster from within. She also obtained the treasure too. After everything is over, they return to that guy, and she hands over the treasure to him. He is very happy when he saw that, and he gave her a map where his treasures were marked there. Then, he stated that he can finally save them all. They have no idea what is he talking about.
見返りや賞賛がなくとも人として当たり前の正しさを示す。あんたは尊敬に値する人間だ。
何それ？
俺たち義族のモットーさ。この恩は忘れないぜ。本当にありがとな。
リバストンさん、今は何年ですか
？324年だろ。
Before he left, Weiss asked him what year is it. Apparently, he is from the past, and Weiss deduced that he is the original noble thief. Quim is shocked when she heard that, and she wants to save him. However, Weiss stopped her because altering with history is never a good thing. Well, she just did that by giving him the legendary treasure. When they went back to the town, there are people throwing stone at a corpse. It seems like Logan Paul would definitely make a blog here. Anyways, due to obvious reason, I cannot show it here because it is not allowed by YouTube, unless you're Logan Paul. Anyways, Weiss explained to her that she actually did alter the past. Now, they are not longer called the noble thief, but turncoat thief, and everyone hates them.
それからは人が変わったかのように弱者を虐げるようになったのだとか。人の気持ちなんてたやすく変わるものです。クエムさんが気に病む必要はありません。そうなのかな。
Quim kept blaming herself, since she is the one who caused all of this. However, what's done has been done, so there is no use crying over spilled milk.
さすがのクエムさんも今回は落ち込んでいるようですね。少しフォローしておきますか。クエムさん、彼の全財産の隠し場所行ってみませんか？
Weiss couldn't bear seeing Quim that sad, so she brought him to his grave. At there, they found the legendary treasure and a note too. It seems like he is still the same, but politics happen, so he has no choice but to tax the citizens.
民衆から税金を取るしかなかったんですね。それを元手に町を良くしようと。どうやら叶わなかったようですが。リバストンは心変わりなんてしていなかった。
After that, she is glad because he is still the same as before and his principle is unchanged. When they got back to the town, Quim dressed up as a thief and she took that real-life hangman with her. Then, she gave that man a proper burial. Despite all of that, she is still unsure if what she did is the right choice. Weiss is so done with her, so she used the legendary treasure on her.
これを見ても自信が持てませんか？上張りの鏡は覗き込んだものの罪を映し出す。クエムさんが死体を奪い手厚く埋葬したことは罪でしたか？これ偽物じゃないよね。悲劇の義族が嘘を言っていなければ。ありがとうバイス。クエムさんには働いてもらわないと困ります。いつまでもうじうじされたら迷惑なんですよ。
That definitely make her feel better a lot, and she is going to embark on a new journey soon. Thus, that is the end of my recap for this cultural anime. This anime currently has 2 episodes, and I guess they will release more episodes soon. These are the comments and feedback for this anime from a cultural website. So, what do you guys think about the plot and animation of this anime? Let me know in the comment section after you watched it alone, or with your families.